In a video I released a couple days ago, I discovered a soft lock, but I discovered it was possible because you can use the scuttle brace to jump up infinitely as long as you have enough, I suppose, wall to cling on. And as I saw in that video before, this means that there are a lot of areas in this game where you can just do this. So I began wondering, where else can I do this in Hollow Knight before you get the Silksong? Surprising probably very few of you, given the title of this video, we are here in Fleetopia. And what's important to note is that because it's Fleetopia, that means that this is Act 2 of Silksong, which means we have no ability to get the Silksong, but we do have the ability to get the Scuttle Brace. If you can come over to the 12th Architect with 140 rosary beads and a craft medal, then you can instantly buy the Scuttle Brace and equip it. One of the most broken tools for skips in this game, as I have learned recently. Once you have the Scuttle Brace and all the other movement abilities in Act 2, such as the Fade Down Cloak and just really everything else you can get at this point, you can come over to the right of Fleetopia, and you may have found this area in your own playthrough in Act 2. Up top there is Mr. Mushroom, and normally it is fully impossible to get there. But as you can see, we are a spider, and spiders are not limited by such things as normal game progression. And when we use the Scuttle Brace properly, as shown before in my video the other day, we should be able to get up there without the Silksong. I say should, because I hadn't really tested it before now, but as you can see, it does work. It's just a much higher jump to do. And I almost made it there immediately, showing you that it is truly possible. But I'm just going to cut to when I truly get it down and show you you can get up there. There you go. Took no time at all. Simple as that. Really, it's not that hard of a skip, and I know that because I am not a very good skipper in Hollow Knight. But yeah, you can come here, inspect this sign, and this sign, again, normally is only available in Act 3, so I was worried it wouldn't even be here. But it is. And Hornet will comment on it, so you can start Mr. Mushroom's quest in Act 2 before Farloom gets taken over by Void. Which means you're probably going to see Mr. Mushroom in a lot of places where the world state is not what Team Cherry expected when they created this quest. So I'm going to show you all the interesting things that happen. Some of these places don't really have unique interactions, but oh boy, some of them are really funny. Seeing what happens when Mr. Mushroom gets put into places he's not supposed to be right now. And more than anything else, I wanted to see, once I figured this out, if you could finish this quest in Act 2, and if doing so would cause any major changes to the normal endings of Hollow Knight Silksong. So I will be back in a bit and show you what happens when you try to visit Mr. Mushroom in Act 2. So, I know this is the first part of this quest, but I think this is where the whole video peaks. Mr. Mushroom is supposed to be spawned here, and I just so happen to have come here at the one time the Chapel Maid comes down to visit this area. So, I'm sure you're all very excited to see where Mr. Mushroom's gonna be, and how the Chapel Maid will certainly react to him spawning. Beautiful. Mr. Mushroom, what are you doing back there? You gotta calm down a bit, buddy. Alright? But yeah, apparently the game is not aware of how Act 2 NPC circumstances are supposed to interact with Mr. Mushroom. So in areas like this, they just get layered over each other. And he'll just sing behind the Chapel Maiden's backside for this entire interaction. Team Cherry, I love you. Please keep making your games like this. And it's hilarious that the Chapel Maiden's reacting to the hits too. Outside of this, Mr. Mushroom's kinda just thrown out in the middle of areas where NPCs don't exist. I will show one more area that I believe could have a special interaction, but there is not a special interaction on my save file, unfortunately. I'm too far for that. Bone Bottom is the second location Mr. Mushroom spawns, and he spawns up here on this platform where Chakra will be. Now, unfortunately, I believe once you saved Bellheart and gotten into a good enough state, Chakra will never come back here. So I don't know if it's possible to spawn Mr. Mushroom here while Chakra is here, but this is my entreaty to you viewers. If you can show me video of Mr. Mushroom and Chakra overlapping, I will be eternally grateful. And outside of this, there's really one main thing I want to talk about, which is the end of Mr. Mushroom's quest in Act 2. You may notice that I am now in the Terminus. However, I am not in the Terminus that you can get to anytime you get to the Citadel. No, I'm in the Terminus, which is unlocked right next to the Cradle in the end of Hollow Knight Silksong's Act 2. And the thing with that is, obviously the Mr. Mushroom quest is meant to be done in Act 3. So, you are able to get every other Mr. Mushroom pretty well, because they're across the world. However, once you get to the Cradle, this is what the map looks like right now in Act 2. And this is what the map is supposed to look like. Mr. Mushroom is on top of it through a parkour section. You see the problem here? I am able to get to every other location of the Passing of the Age quest and witness Mr. Mushroom, except for past Cradle's Peak, Last Test of Fitness. And that just makes me really sad, because it is so close to being doable, this entire Mr. Mushroom quest in Act 2, or even possibly Act 1. I know people have been getting Act 1 abilities very early as well. But when I come up to the Cradle here, seems like a problem that's just insurmountable. The map is just not loaded, the map that you have to go through to get to Mr. Mushroom. So absent some kind of no-clip mod, I don't know if we'll be getting up past Grandmother Silk in Act 2 to find Mr. Mushroom and unlock the secret 6th ending of Hollow Knight Silksong, where Mr. Mushroom comes in and takes over Grandmother Silk's body once you land the finishing blow. I'm sorry to say, everyone, Team Cherry may have hidden that ending too hard for me to find it in this video. Well, hey, I'm not gonna leave here doing nothing. So, I guess I'll just stick around and challenge Grandmother Silk to a fight. And for the rest of you, have a good day. If you like these videos discovering nonsense and trying to break the game open, please subscribe to my channel and like the video. Have a good day, everyone. Hornet will be having a good day, beating up this monster in front of her.